Alright guys, we're back. I'm Brian, this is Do-It-Yourself Workshop. We've been messing with the 3-horse Johnson outboard for a little bit, but we're back at it. I think we're going to do a little bit of welding. I got kids are inside sleeping with mom, so we're going to take advantage of the time we got. So we're going to hit a couple spots with the welder. I'm not a good welder. I've only done a couple welds just for practice, so probably not going to look the best, but we're just going to try and reinforce this a little bit. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hit up the bottom of this a little better. We did do on the top of this, on the top side, that was the weld we did, so we're just going to go ahead and do the bottom here just to make sure it's nice and strong. Okay, well this one still looks kind of crappy. The rest of them cleaned up pretty good. Yeah, well it's just a boat trailer, so it's a good thing to practice on. All of the metal pretty much stripped down. There's still a little bit of paint left on some spaces, but it's stuck on there so well that I don't think we're going to have a problem. We're going to put a primer down, and then we'll go ahead and put a couple coats of enamel gloss black paint. Alright guys, this is the first coating of that red oxide primer. Got everything covered pretty much. This side that's towards the ground I'm probably going to have to do after it's all painted, so we got a nice coat. So, per instructions, we gotta wait 24 hours before we can recoat it, and then we're gonna do a nice light coat. Just to give you an idea, I used 1 quart of primer to do this, pretty much this whole trailer. But we're gonna have to bust open another one, and you gotta make sure you mix it up really well. I'd add some thinner to it. It's really there's a lot of solids in it, so especially if you're gonna spray it, you need to thin it out. Alright guys, a couple days later, we got everything primed twice, aside from the underside of there. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this, and I forgot about the fender. Putting that sheet metal over that fender where that wood used to be. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to paint the underneath, the top coat a couple times with the axle, and then we'll get the axle put back on, we'll flip it back over, and then grind all the primer off and put everything back together that needs to be put back together, and then we'll weld on the sheet metal next to the fenders. So we're going to do a little bit of black paint now. We're going to use the Magic Town & Country Tractor Truck and Implement Gloss Black. And the primer we used was the red oxide primer. So this stuff needs to be mixed up really well. literally from like here down was just solid. So threw a little reducer in there, got it all mixed up. We're going to use some hardener in there for the top coat, and we'll get back when we get some of this on there. Alright, welcome back. We got the first coat, first top coat back on, some of the accessory pieces and the bottom part of the trailer. So I didn't want to take the chance of mixing up a whole can of paint wrong, so I did half a can with the hardener and the reducer, and it seemed to spray really well, covered really well. So we just tried to get in all these nooks and crannies with the first coat and then worked our way out. But it covered really well. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. We're not looking for a show finish anyway, so I just gotta keep reminding myself this is a boat trailer and not like a show car. So we're gonna try and put at least the axle and the wheels back on, fold this back up, and then we'll have like an actual platform for us to weld these fenders on. Well, actually, we're gonna bolt the fenders on, then we're gonna weld a piece that goes over this wheel, because this was wood to begin with. It had carpeted wood there. We've got some sheet metal that we're gonna weld onto that, so I'm kind of going at this backwards, but these came off, so I wanted to make sure we got all of the rust and stuff off of the two contacting parts. Okay, so I think this might give you a little better idea of what I'm talking about here. So I'm just going to take this part here, weld it on here, put this over, and weld that over top of that. That's all we're doing. Alright guys, and that's it for part 3 of the 4 series video. Part 4 will be coming out soon. I just have to do post-production, editing, and whatnot. If you like the video, go ahead and hit a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to help support my channel, go ahead and go to the link at Patreon down below. Alright guys, thanks. See you next time.